Hi everyone, it is me, Sailor Moon, and it's me, Sailor Saturn or Sailor Ringworld, and today we're going to talk about why we're not on TikTok. First off, we were wrong about TikTok. It's free, but here's the bind on it. So when we wanted to make a reckoning with them, a fairway, whatever they call it on there, it keeps on saying that, oh, your month and date and year of birth is wrong. It's almost if it doesn't believe that whoever's making this reckoning is 40 years old. Now, if that's if that is a dumb thing that everybody on that website has to go through, well, no thanks. So I don't want to hear about how great it is, and how you can make all these cool uploads and live streams and shorts on there when you can't even get past the login. You know, have you ever had a website tell you that your month, date, and year of birth is wrong when you know it's right? You know, it's almost if TikTok goes, I don't believe you're 40 years old. Stop lying, or whatever. You know. So I did it many times, and every time I did it right, it always said, no, that's wrong. And then if you're somehow lucky and get past that, then you have to like solve this puzzle or this whatever, this, I don't know what you want to call it, this game or whatever. But you can't shift anything around, to end the likeness or whatever they tell you to. So that side's broken too, I guess. So if you can't get past the login and you can't answer the asking thing of like, what being is this? Can you match it up? And that doesn't work. You can't drag it. You can't do nothing with it. So yeah, that's broke. So I don't want to hear about how this website's so great when it is a broken flight of shit. So I don't want to hear how great it is. You know. And that's the truth. So I want to hear how great this is. So tell me, how are you supposed to get past its bullshit? Its bad setup, whatever you want to call it. Do you lie? Does everyone who go on that website have to lie about their month and year and date of birth because the website doesn't believe year to year that you are? And how do you get past answering the asking thing like, do you see this ship? Drag it this way, to put the ship together or whatever. And you can't do it. So yeah, I just think TikTok's a broken flight of shit. Alright. How about you, Sailor Saturn? Or Sailor Ringworld? Oh yeah, you're right, Sailor Moon. I mean, TikTok's gotta be a broken flight of shit. No way that's how it works. I mean, did you ever go on a website that tells you that your month, date, and year of birth is wrong when you know it's right, when that's been your month, date of birth for years, and you know you're putting it in right? But no, it's going to say it's wrong. And even if you're lucky and you get that done, then you got to answer the asking thing like, oh, do you see this Wayne here? Well, scroll down to drag it and make it right. Well, it won't let you do that. And that's when it says that your month, date, and birth is wrong. What's bullshit? Alright? And I know there's going to be someone out there thinking, oh, well, maybe there's a bug in their website. Or, oh, need be, you were putting it in wrong. How can you put in, I wasn't putting it in wrong. Or someone out there might say, oh, well, need be, you gotta write it out small. Well, who really cares which way you write it? Big or small, it shouldn't really care. But, I mean, so it says that you're, so yeah. So, what do when you've been putting in your month, date, and year of birth the right way your whole life, because that is your month, date, and birth, and it tells you you're wrong? Or it tells you can't scroll down to answer the asking thing about, oh, what, about do you see a hill? Scroll down to, to set the hill right, to match it up with whatever it's there. Well, you can't do that, so yeah, fuck that. So I don't want to hear about how great this website is, because it's not. If you got a bullshit bug, write in login, and let me guess, everyone on there had to lie about their month, date, and birth because the website wouldn't believe their true month, date, and birth. And how did they get past the whole asking thing? And don't tell me that it's some bullshit where, oh, well, you gotta do it on your Y speaker. Because even if you did go for your Y speaker to set up, it'll most likely do the same thing. And if they wanted you to set it up for your Y speaker, then why the fuck did they give you a login to set it up on your Reckoner then? Okay, that's bullshit. Forgive my English. So it is. Alright. You're right, Sailor Saturn. You're right, Sailor Ringworld. At the end of the day, TikTok is bullshit. The login bug is bullshit. And a website telling you that your month, date, and birth is wrong when that's been your month, date, and birth for years, and you've put it in sundry other websites, some free, some not, and it says it's good. Why the hell is this website gonna have a double standard? It's like someone who, they learn how to write their first and last kin name, and cursive, whatever the English word for it is. They learn to write it in some other, fast writing. And then someone tells you, oh, I think you spelled that wrong. Well, that's what this website's like. Someone who has the gall to tell you that it's wrong when it's not. So, TikTok, if my date of birth is wrong, then tell me why all the other websites I ever made over the years are happy with my date, month, and birth. And it's not my mistake that it doesn't believe folks' birth dates or whatever the hell. So anyway, we're done with that. Fuck that website. It don't work. It's a broken flight of shit. Keeps saying your month, date, and birth is wrong. Doesn't let you answer the asking thing. So, yeah, I don't care what anyone says. So, alright, let's end this now. If you like this film, then follow us over here at Sailor Moon for Life. Don't forget to share and playlist and thumb up this film. Don't forget to give this film a like, which is the same thing, giving it a thumb up. And hit that bind so you'll be following us. But also hit the ringer to know when the next upload or live stream or short's been done. I, Sailor Moon Serena, and Sailor Saturn or Sailor Ringworld Ataru, and we'll see you later. Goodbye. Farewell.